In our last video, we visited Aldi's and found mostly fall merchandise. Fortunately, Kroger is going to be on the opposite end of that spectrum. They have a lot of Halloween stuff for us to take a look at today. But first, before we even make it into the store, we are greeted by not only mums, but a huge assortment of pumpkins. Look how beautiful those are. Absolutely love them. Here we have knucklehead pumpkins. I didn't know what those were actually called. They're just like warty pumpkins to me. Fairy tale pumpkins, again, very beautiful. And just a whole huge assortment. And actually affordable too. Inside the store, we've got even more mums in the floral section and even more pumpkins. These are actually printed with welcome signs. There's Happy Halloween, Hello Fall, Family. There's a Happy Harvest down there too. Look at the stem on that pumpkin. Absolutely love it. Does anybody else always look for the perfect stems when you're looking for pumpkins? All right, now we are on to the good stuff. Frights, food, and fun. So we do need to check out first the Pose and Stay skeleton to get a price bearing. Looks like they normally want $80, but it is blacklight reflective and it looked like it was on sale for $40. A couple of different colors there as well. Looked like there was orange and green too. Got an assortment of glass pumpkins here. It looks like most of them light up. Let's take a look at this one. Very beautiful. If you're a sports fan, look at this. They've got a pumpkin with a helmet for some sort of sports team here in Georgia. I don't know what it is. I don't follow sports. Obviously, it's some sort of football team. All right, back to the Halloween goodies. More my style. We've got a bunch of wreaths. Looks like it's a healthy 50-50 mix of fall versus Halloween merchandise there. There actually is a number of shelves full of fall stuff that I skipped over this trip in favor of taking a look at all this Halloween funness. Like this activity book, though it looks pretty heavy on that tic-tac-toe. I don't know why there were two pages that were exactly the same. That's disappointing. Like the little sticker haunted house. We've got scratch art. Not really sure what this is, so let's squeeze it and see. Looks like we've got, a ghost that pops out of the top. I'll never understand why people want those. If that was really $5, though, that might be a bit on the pricey side. That's something I'd expect to see in like a Dollar Tree bin. All right, we've got some leaves and not really sure what this guy is. It looks like some sort of ghost worm. Very creepy. This feels very gross. I'm just noticing, too, that this is a $5 and under section. So I take back my comment from before. Who knows how much these things are? Couldn't be more than $5, so that's a plus. If you're having a party, we've got some party supplies here. You can open up those photo props and sit them out for people to take pictures with. I've done that several years for my parties. I've never seen a single person use them. Looks like we have company at the Squishmallows.
I'm here for my wife, so my wife loves them. So anytime I go there and I see one that she doesn't have, I'm like, all right, let me get her one.
Oh, yeah?
It's an easy way to make her happy, you know?
That's awesome. His wife is clearly enamored with them. I have to admit, I think they're kind of fun. Not anything I would actually buy for myself, but I love looking at all the little designs, little creatures with bat wings. This guy kind of looks like a little devil, but he's got a spell book or something there. What's this? We have, I love the frog with his like potion, cauldron. That'd go good with a little witch theme, I guess. In fact, I'm sure we'll find a witch. Is it a witch? It looks like an owl, maybe. Oh, there's definitely an owl there. The skeleton body. I'm not really sure that's Halloween. What is that guy? I'm sure we'll find some more Squishmallows on the shelves, but first, let's look at these yard decor / I guess porch decor. They've got lots of different designs. Love this sort of thing you can easily decorate with. We've got ghosts and cats with pumpkins, and here's a skeleton looking very dapper. Not really sure why he's just standing there in a suit. He's like a little ghost maitre d'. But then this poor mummy is standing here naked, although I guess the wrappings count, so who knows. Here are more Squishmallows. Are these supposed to be Halloween? I mean, they've got obviously some pumpkin-themed ones there. But Harry Potter, is that everyday Squishmallows or is that Halloween Squishmallows? I don't know. In fact, are these really even legitimate Squishmallows? I don't know. But I think this is finally the end of it. Last one being whatever the heck that is. Looks like in the 100 light string lights, the LEDs are going to run you about $12, or you can go old style for about $4.50. Look, they even have an inflatable little pumpkin, and he's only less than $20. So got some more yard decor, including an assortment of gravestones for $25. If you want to decorate your pumpkin, Look at that. You can make all those Snoopy and, well, I guess it's the Peanuts characters. That was amazing. Love that. There's a haunted lab. You can make your pumpkin puke or whatnot. Oh my gosh, all those things look fun. I don't personally carve pumpkins myself. I don't like it. I don't like the smell of it, the feel of it, the tediousness of it. I won't do it. I'll just keep my plastic pumpkins. They work fine, and it saves me lots of time and effort. So moving on past those pumpkin carving kits that we're never going to use, we're going to hit some more home decor. We've got lots of candles, lots and lots and lots of candles. But the good thing about that is you've got lots of different designs. I'm always kind of partial to those spiders and the webs. They can go with really any Halloween decor. But look at this. Instead of having a regular candle holder, you can have one in the shape of a skull. And it looks like they're going to have that in a lot of different colors. So there we have the black, here we have the orange. It looks like they have basically the same patterns repeating in just whatever color you want, including purple. Love that. With purple and black, I think make great Halloween colors. But look, they even have the fun bright colors like the sort of pink and that like fluorescent green. Kind of reminds me of those Michaels products this year. And look at these. So they have some that are like fun designs, a little bit more child friendly versus, the traditional and the elegant. There's just the assortment of all of these candles really impresses me. Look at this. They even have tall ones and they're themed to individual alcoholic beverages. How cool is that? We're going to have to make some fun alcoholic beverages to get through all the Halloween season. What are we going to pour them in? Some of these fun Halloween mugs. I guess some of them are a little bit more overtly Halloween than others. But then we come across some that are just way over the top Halloween. Candy. I don't want to drink anything with candy corn decor on it. I don't want to taste candy corn. I don't want to look at candy corn. It shouldn't even be part of Halloween. All right, what is this? I love this drink dispenser. It's like a orb shape, I guess a ball. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful with that spider web around it. I might have to go back and get it. And what was it, like $13? That seemed like a bargain. Plus, I've been using the same skull drink dispenser for a few years now. It's time to spice it up. I do kind of wonder, though, how sturdy it is. I'd hate for someone to knock it over and roll right off the counter. Look at this mug. We have a cauldron with oozing goo at the top. I love that. A little bit more vintage, classic Halloween. That skull there is very distinctive. I like that style. Kind of reminds me of the Target. We did do a Target walkthrough if you're interested in that merchandise. In fact, we've hit most of the main stores at this point. Let me just point out, I love there are skulls and other things in the tops of those drink cups. Anyway, we've hit most of the main stores. So if you're interested in doing all of your Halloween shopping virtually, you can check out all my previous videos from the comfort of your own living room. So this feels like the perfect time for my shameless plug to go ahead and hit that like button, and please consider subscribing if you want to do that Halloween shopping with me. We also do DIYs and product reviews. Can't wait for you to see all the fun content on my channel. So if you haven't subscribed, again, please hit that button. In one of my videos, I talked about how I love making cupcakes with little knives sticking out of them. So that's what I use. Not necessarily that particular one, but one's very similar to that. That one had axes or whatnot in it. Just little candy pieces to stick on the top of a cupcake and then use red icing to make it look all bloody and gross. Like your cupcake is bleeding. Isn't that an appetizing thought? But I know what you're thinking. I've had too many cookies. What I really want is a waffle in the shape of a skull or a ghost. Look, you've got mini waffle makers here. That's kind of fun. You can eat them under the glow of a beautiful paper lantern in lots of different designs. But if you feel that hair on the back of your neck standing up, it's because there's a gnome lurking by. Look at this. We've got different colored gnomes, and they're all holding different items. So that one looks like he's holding a ghost. Here we've got a pumpkin and a little bat. Which one's your favorite? I kind of like the little one with the bat. All right, little games. Pumpkin toss, dress the skeleton, a photo prop kit, DIY wreath, haunted house luminary kit. Basically, you have all those games and you have these parties in a box. That's a brilliant idea. Love that, Kroger. But if you're looking to decorate a little bit more spooky, we've got our caution tape and all the creepy crawly spiders. Love those. And we have the creepy cloth, of course. A little bit pricey. That's like $7. Oh, not sure how I feel about that. I did notice at the Dollar Tree, they are still selling our usual creepy cloth. I think a year or two ago, though, we did do a comparison of the new creepy cloth they offer versus the old, and I think it is a bit smaller than it used to be, but it still works. We've got the 3-foot skeletons that are posable. Ew, look at this, a bag of roaches. That I just didn't want to touch that. I love the idea of decorating with those because here I don't even want to touch it knowing it is a plastic bag of insects. It's still so gross and creepy. You know what we need to do is actually stick some of those in your pocket when you're going to a Halloween party and then just kind of like toss them on someone's shoulder as if a roach fell on them. Oh my God, could you imagine? People probably have a heart attack. I loved that skeleton, that first skeleton we just saw up there. Kind of looked like Frankenstein. All right, so we did have different colors of those 3-foot pose and stay skeletons. Looks like you've got different colored skulls there as well. Of course, these little light up doohickeys, I guess we'll call them. Let's check out the boo here. I like that it glows green and not just white. So there's that. It's got that going for it. And then we've got a couple little light up pumpkins and bats. Some more bags here, different designs. Definitely makes trick-or-treating a little bit more fun when you're carrying an interesting pail or bag. Got a couple of different designs here. I used to think just having that plain pumpkin pail used to be such a cool thing. But of course, I would actually trick-or-treat with my big pillowcase and come back with that thing stuffed with candy. Probably wasn't the best thing for me in retrospect, but oh my gosh, it was fun. And of course, I would sit there Halloween night and eat so much of it. And then sit and count down and wait until midnight and then thinking something spooky might happen right at the stroke of midnight, but then nothing did. And then it's November 1st and all the spooky fun has come to a close and it's always so sad. So that's one great thing about my channel. Again, we keep Halloween and all sorts of spooky stuff live all year round. I guess if you gave out some of this fun stuff like goopy slime or goblin bounce balls instead of candy, kids might appreciate that too. I, in fact, actually do that myself. I make little goodie bags with some candy and some fun little things like that too. That way, the kids who play with that stuff sort of year-round will think back and remember our Halloween adventures fondly. Hopefully not gorge too much on their Halloween candy, especially at these prices. $6.50 for 25 pieces. Yikes. Before we go, I did want to say a special thank you to all the patrons who help support the channel. If you're interested in joining my Fright Club, be sure to check out a link to my Patreon page in the description below. That's going to do it for today. Again, lots of candy options here, though. I think we might be able to find a much better deal than we just saw a moment ago. Just got to keep looking. Or again, let me do that looking for you. We've got lots of store walkthroughs on the channel and more to come. Till next time, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and happy haunting.